Hey y'all, Chevman 77 here. That's short for Chevman 1977. That's where you can find me on my YouTube. Getting ready to do a quick little podcast, and it's going to be a podcast about everything and nothing at actual all. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about EDC items that you can stick in your bag or carry on your person. And basically, what I do is I do budget EDC. And this is for the guys who don't want to spend the money or just don't have the money to actually do certain EDC stuff like you see on the interweb or YouTube or whatever. And what I'm doing is I'm doing basically a little bit of research to see if you can do it and if it will, I guess, will hold up. So, what I have going on today is in my travels, these are little EDC items that I have picked up along the way. And we're going to start off here because I need to correct in a video that I did recently about EDC wallets. And this one right here, I didn't give the actual name of it, but it's the Gerber Bar Bill. The Gerber Bar Bill. I got it at Walmart, and I got it in a pack that came with this shard, and it also came with a knife, which was called a para something. It's a skeletal looking knife, and I got it for $25 at Walmart. It was all in a pack. But I just wanted to talk about that bar bill and just let everybody know if you're watching my videos. But what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about little inexpensive EDC items that you can pick up that can go into an EDC pack or go on your person, in your pocket, or in your truck, or in your junk drawer, or whatever. And these are some things that I have found along my journey. Here's the first thing. And I absolutely love these little deals. And I know that they probably make a way better, higher quality version of this that may cost you a little more. But I got this on Temu, Temu, Temu. And I think I paid $2.99 or $3 for this. So obviously this thing isn't going to save my life. This thing isn't going to probably hold up under the biggest of pressure. But I've used this ever since I bought it on small little things. Like I changed my keychains out from just regular keychain loops to like the keychains that fold in and kind of it actually end up looking like this. They fold in there and they just make it a little bit easier in your pocket. And I use this right here to get it apart. It comes with 4 bits, number 2, a number 1, and then a couple of flathead bits. I'll just take one of the bits out and show you how it works. And like I said, this isn't going to save your life, and it's not the best thing in the world. But for me, it works perfectly. But you see, it's a little screwdriver, and you can make it to where if you have to put some actual torque into it, you can go like that. It has a hideaway little deal, and they actually hold in there pretty good. I'm sure these are proprietary to whatever this is. They make them in their own size, but who cares? It has a bottle opener, and maybe this will work for a bolt or a nut. And also, it has, I don't know what size this is, but a little nut deal just in case you have a little nut you have to pull off. But I love this little thing, and it has a little mini little light on it. I don't know if you can see, but it's illuminating, you know, in a pinch. It'll give you some light. I love these, so I bought two of them. They come with these little hooks, but I always just get rid of those because they always break. They're cheap, just like this item right here. But for me, I love it, and it gives me a little screwdriver, nut driver in my pocket, and it works out absolutely fine. I love these. I got these both on Temu, and like I said, they're $2 or $3 a piece. And these aren't going to save my life, and you're not going to be able to write home to anybody about these. But for me, and anybody who's budget minded, these things right here are perfect. Absolutely perfect. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, I found this at Ross. I bought two of them. And here's the reason why I bought two of them is because here's the price of them. I don't know if you can see that, but that's $2.99. And it wasn't, was it Ross that I got these at? No, I got these at Burlington. Okay. And what they are is they're like a little Swiss Army knife, $2.99. They come with key ring, bottle opener, scissors, fish scaler, hook remover, saw, knife, can opener, Phillips screwdriver, nail cleaner, and a corkscrew. How much of this stuff are you actually going to be able to use in your everyday life? Me, I use a fair amount of it. I'm always into something. I always have some kind of project. And I love to have these type of things in my vehicles and in my truck and on my person. Now, am I going to tell you that this stuff right here is going to hold up over time? No. I may use this one time and this whole thing may break apart. But for $3, just to have it in your pocket or have it in your truck or whatever, and you can use the corkscrew or the fish scaler or whatever one or two times, even just having it to where you can just unscrew a screw with the Phillips head screwdriver on there is, I mean, perfect. Here's the knife. This is not the best stuff in the world, but to have it on you, I mean, for $3, to have it sitting in your car or in your fishing pouch or whatever, this is a great deal. I bought two of these. And I found them at Ross. So what you got to do is you got to like look around and try to find budget EDC stuff if you're not the type of guy that wants to spend 200, 150, 100, even 40 or $50 on one of these just to have it in your pocket. It's perfect. And what's the brand of this? It's called King 11-in-1 pocket knife, and it says it's ideal for small jobs around the house, camping, fishing, and other travels. Stick this in your actual check luggage, and when you get to wherever you got a little multi-tool for $3. Okay, now let's see if this multi-tool will actually work, though. Let's put it to the test. And this is on-camera testing to open up this Outer Banks that I found at actual Ross, and I paid $8 for this. This is a 12-in-1 hammer. It includes pliers, wire cutters, nail puller, hammer, bottle opener, slotted screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, a knife, a saw, small slotted screwdriver, serrated blade, and a nylon case. So let's open this thing up and let's see what's going on. And I'm using my little multi-tool. So the knife part of this thing actually works pretty good. I dug right into this package here. And I mean, I opened up one package. Now, who's to say, is this thing going to actually work later on in my life? Maybe that might be the last part or the last time that this thing works. But for $3, what do? Now we're on to the Outer Banks provisions. Like I said, I got it at Ross. I got it for $8. And let's see how this thing is going to work. And I'm going to love to have this in one of my packs or whatever. I'm going to love to have this thing in here. I have another one in one of my other packs, and you'll be seeing that coming up soon. But it has some little pliers. Of course, these things aren't going to be like the best, like these high class things that we got going on. But if you needed some pliers and you needed to actually like grip onto something, they grip. A little hammer that would hammer in some stuff. And let's see what else we got going on here with this. So it's a little screwdriver, but oh, okay, that's how it works right there. Here's how it works. So a little screwdriver that'll actually give you some torque. It has these plastic, I think they call these scales. These are called scales. So plastic scales, a knife, a file that doubles as a serrated blade right here, and then a bottle opener slash can opener. Yeah, bottle opener slash can opener. I mean, to me, it's not too bad. And then, is there anything else? I don't know. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else on this. Yep. So a little hammer. Of course, these little cases are sometimes garbo, but I never throw them away because you never know what you need with these. You never know when you'll need a little extra case to throw in something. Folds over, so you actually could use it like that if you needed to. And I don't know. I like this little thing. I actually love it. And it was $8. Oh, I didn't do this. So it has a little nail puller. I like this thing. I really do. And I don't care what anybody thinks. Because I really don't give a damn what anybody thinks. It's my money. All right. So we'll put that right there. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Let's see if the knife is pure garbage or just kind of garbage. It doesn't have a locker. It doesn't have a line. It doesn't have a locker on it. So that's a sign of kind of garbage. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it cut. It cut that open. I mean, okay, cool. Pass my cheapo budget EDC test. Bam. Boom. Okay. Now, let's move to these little deals right here. So look, I was at Home Depot a few years ago. I've had these for, I mean, you can do your research or whatever and figure out how long these have been out. But this is the Gerber Dime. I love these, and I actually got two of these. I went over there, and they came in a pack with a knife, paraframe knife, also black, and this. And this is, like I said, it's been a couple years ago. And I have one that I keep on my 92 Chevy pickup keys. And it is not even as good looking as this. And then I keep this one on my 2014 Duramax key chain. That's why it looks a little bit better. I took it off a while back. And this Gerber dime is a dime piece. And if you guys know what dime pieces are, that's a fine lady. Okay. This is a dime piece. And this thing, all of the stuff on this little baby, it works good, dude. I've used it so many times, like down at my wife's family's cabin when we go down there. And if you look through our videos, you'll see plenty of pictures of the cabin down there. It's down in Monticello, Utah. Wonderful place, love it. But I've used it on so many little things, the ATVs, this, that, and the other. But I love these dimes, and if you ever can get one of these, get one of these. They're such a good thing to have around, and I fucking love this thing, man. I truly love this goddamn dime. And out of all the tools on the dime, this is the one that I use the most. And I'll show you with my job truck driving. I always have to cut into stuff, and if you look at this thing, it'll dig in and cut into like all types of stuff, man. I mean, it just digs in, and it's almost like a gut hook. So if you were out somewhere and you had to catch a fish to live or something, and how many people are doing that, I don't know. The possibility of it happening in my life is actually uh, very possible because I do be in the backwoods and the mountains and stuff of Utah a lot. But this thing would actually get you through. It literally would get you through for a few nights or a night just having this thing right here, the Gerber dime. Love it. If you can get them, get them. I don't know the price of them. It's been so long. Oh, and then like a can like bottle opener that actually, I mean, it does its job. It does its job. Gerber dime. Love it. My favorite. Now, here's the Gerber shard. I have not got a chance to use this, but every summer, camping, fishing, hiking, um, just mainly chilling in the outdoors. That's what we do out here. And where you live, they may have nightlife and people may hit the club and go out and bottle service and all that. I don't do it here. I do what is effective to me, and that's straight up going into the outdoors, and I love it. I'm an outdoors dude. I was born in a little small town called Farm Haven, Mississippi. We were outdoors. We weren't indoors. We were outdoors. We moved to Utah in the 80s. I would go back in the summertime. We were outside and doing outside stuff. But here's this little Gerber shard. This thing is dope. It has a Phillips that actually, I guess, would you could use it. No, you couldn't use this as a flathead. I guess the flathead is going to be over here with a little nail puller or some kind of a pry deal right here. I like this thing. This one guy said he didn't like this because it went like this and has like this little thing right here. I like that. I like to be able to pry at stuff. I be prying at stuff. Sometimes you have to take off I clean my windows every spring and every fall on my house. And sometimes your finger can't reach and grab it. This thing would be perfect to reach in there and grab your what are they called? Your um they keep the flies and stuff out of there. Your screens. Yeah, your screens. To grab and pull a screen out or to just reach under and grab and get anything out of there. This thing is cool. If you can find one of these for a decent price, then I would say anything under $10. I actually seen these at this little place called Cal Ranch store that we have here in Utah. Maybe they have, I know they're in the Intermountain West. I don't know where else they are, but at Cal Ranch store. and they were $6.99. I got this in a pack with a wallet and a knife, and I mean, I think this thing is going to be cool. And then here's another little setup. This is by a company called True. Okay, and it came with this little thing right here, and this company is called True. Form follows function, and it says function follows form. So I guess this means to go in a circle. Um, I haven't got a chance to use this thing yet, but what it is a multi-tool. It has a little, that looks like a star head on this side. This side looks like it's some kind of a pry, bottle opener, a file. This right here acts as a cutter. This is going to be your flathead. And it also, and I don't know what to think about these these little mm, little rubber bands right here, but they would be easy to replace with some, maybe if your kids have braces or you have braces, maybe some of those braces things would go and replace these if they get kind of brittle and old, or if you actually lose them. Maybe that may help you out a little bit to replace those, but I don't know what to think because I'm the type of person, I lose stuff very easily if it isn't attached, like really truly attached. But this will, see, here we go. But I still like this thing. You're going to have to actually go like this with it to get it to take out screws. But if you're in a pinch or a bind, I mean, what do? Do you look a gift horse in the mouth? I don't think so. Two-headed, small Phillips, large Phillips. This is probably a 2, and this is, I don't know, 1 or something. But I don't know what to think. I will get back to you guys on this little guy right here, on this little True little deal. I just thought it was cool looking, and that's pretty much where they get you at, is on cool looking. But I thought it was cool looking, and I thought it would look good on a keychain or something. And what I might do, just because I don't trust this, is I just hook it to the inside of one of my vehicles, and like I said, my 92 or my 2014, and just let it just sit there just in case, when you never know, you may need it. But anyway, that was that little budget EDC stuff. I hope that helped you when you're out and you're at discount stores and stuff. Look and see if they have stuff like this. Look and see if they have stuff like this. You never know. You go back in the automotive department, you go back in wherever, you never know. Temu is a good place for if you're getting started. You're going to actually, you're literally going to give up quality for price. But to get you started and to see if it's something that you even want to get into, would you rather be, for something like this is going to cost you at least $50, going up to 100 and something bucks? Would you rather be out of $5 or $3 or even $10? Or would you rather be out of $100 that you got sitting in your pocket that you could actually use and do something else? Would you rather be out of $6? Or I think for this one right here,